Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm so excited to discuss the concept of paralanguage communication with you today. Now, okay. Now, that wasn't a very captivating introduction to my speech, and I'm sure that you, as an audience member, had made various assumptions about my personality, my mood, my credentials, and even how you're going to perceive the rest of my message. Now, forget all that. Let's start over. And let's imagine I start off my speech off by saying, Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm very excited to discuss the concept of paralanguage communication with you today. You're going to have a completely different idea of me and my message and how you perceive it. Welcome to the concept of paralanguage communication. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is paralanguage? Now, by definition, paralanguage is the non-lexical components of communication by speech. Now, if you're me, sometimes when you get read a definition, you hear it, but you don't really understand it. So, in a simpler manner of saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you may have heard that definition or that phrase before. Now, Professor Chiang Kang from Cheng University of Science and Technology, he discusses how the various elements of our non-lexical communication affect how we perceive other people and other people perceive us. So some of those include elements such as intonation, pitch, speed, pauses, and he even goes as far as to mention elements such as facial expressions and gestures as well. So let's go ahead and do an example. So let's use the sentence, I'm so happy for you. So imagine if I said, I'm so happy for you. I used my gestures, I was bright, I had a smile, and not only that, my voice went up, and those are all symbols of genuinely being happy. And if you were the listener, you would hopefully genuinely believe that, or at least I would hope. Now, let's change it and let's put a pause in there. Now, if I said, I'm so happy for you, you might not believe that. You're going to think, why did he take a pause? Why was his pitch so low? Those are things that are going to change the meaning of what I said. Now, maybe I had used intonations previously, but let's stress it. If I said, I'm so happy for you, that's something else. There's an element of sarcasm in there. So that's how, even though by definition, the sentences that I said were the exact same, the meaning of that sentence is the same if I were to write it out on a piece of paper. But because we're communicating with our voices and all the rest of our bodies, it has a different meaning. And you know, and I know that in those latter two, I wasn't so happy for you. So I hope this is a small peek into how there's different meanings can come from using your voice and the elements of your body differently. So it's great to use and to remember when you're in any situation, when you're talking with family or friends or in business settings with coworkers and customers, just to remember that the way that you're saying things and the way that people say things to you can definitely affect the conversation. So, I hope this was helpful for you because learning about paralanguage communication has definitely been helpful for me.